Welcome back. Sunday night will bring the Battle of Sydney to lounge rooms across the country. The Panthers taking on the Rabbitohs for NRL Grand Final glory wherever that Grand Final might be held.
It will be held though. And one community will be cheering harder than the rest. Endeavour High Sports School celebrating 4 alumni in this year's Grand Final. And Principal James Kozlowski joins us now in Sydney's Caringbah. James, nice to see you this morning. So look at this, you've got Paul Momirovski, you've got Scott Sorensen in the Panthers, and you've got Damien Cook and Alex Johnson playing for the Rabbitohs. I mean, you must be a pretty proud principal.
Very proud and very excited. The whole community is right behind them. These are 4 wonderful young men, both on and off the field, and we couldn't be prouder.
That is incredible, isn't it, to have that many? It doesn't stop at the NRL either. Tell us about your alumni.
Well, recently at the Tokyo Olympics, we had Carly McCulloch compete in cycling. She actually is a bronze medalist from the 2012 London Olympics. We also had Stacey McManus compete for the Australian team in softball. Carly's sister, Abby McCulloch, is a former student of the school, and she was the New South Wales Swifts captain. I can keep going if you like, Carl.
Yeah, I love it.
Captain of Sydney FC, Moises Henriques, Australian cricketer, captain of the Sydney Sixers. We've got a plethora of players in the NRL, in the A-League, W-League. We're a very successful school and we love what we do.
Wow, that is so impressive. What do you reckon it is about your school that makes it so impressive?
Look, I think our success is predicated on our ability to set high expectations, but also provide a really supportive environment to our students. Our coaches, our teachers, each of our sports has a teacher mentor attached to it, looks after the well-being of the students. We're first and foremost an education institution, which means that we're about giving these kids a great education, but also getting the balance right so that they're able to achieve success on the sporting field as well.
How do you get to go to a sports school? I didn't even know these places existed when I was a kid.
Well, Carl, you're more than welcome to trial. You'd be competing against Year 6 students. They trialled earlier in the year. So we've had close to 500 applications for Year 7 next year. Less than 50% of those we will take. Unfortunately, the standard is very high. But they're being identified very young, 10, 11, 12, and then we bring them in and we see them for 5 days a week, 40 weeks of the year for 6 years. We're a school that, we consider that we are developing the whole person. We don't want to just produce great athletes. We also want to produce really good human beings.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, so look, you're going to be pretty torn, I imagine, this weekend.
Yeah.
I know you're actually an Eels supporter, but you've got 2 guys on each team. So where's your allegiance this weekend? Who are you going to be barracking for?
Well, look, I know Alex Johnston quite well. Alex, of course, is the leading try scorer in NRL for the last 2 years. I've got to know him very well. He was actually our Ducks back in Year 12, very intelligent young man as well. So I have a bit of a soft spot for South, and also my dad will kill me if I don't say this, he's a mad South supporter. So my heart says South, but I think Penrith probably go in as the favourites.
Yeah,
either way, Endeavour's going to be a winner.
That's it, and the school will be celebrating Monday morning. I love it.
Thanks so much, my man.
Except
Appreciate
it's
it.
school holidays.
Yeah.
And no one's at school yet. But other than that...
No, but
the
at
school
Endeavour, they go in early to practice.